As you may know, I've been keeping up with the very talented YouTuber Valox, who's been making one of the best Fnaf VHS series on the internet currently, the Return to Freddy's VHS tapes. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, the series links in the description. But in this video, I'm going to be looking at and breaking down the newest episode, The Return to Freddy's, Episode 5, Give Life. I'm going over its secrets and smaller details, and of course I'll be giving my own thoughts on the tape at the end. Original video down below in the description, go check it out. Okay, without wasting any more time, let's jump right back into it. But first, let's take a look at the description. Recorded July 1st, 1985. 5 children missing in Freddy Fazbear's incident. 5 children are now linked to the unsettling events at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where a man dressed in one of the restaurant's mascot costumes was seen on surveillance footage luring them into a back room. While a suspect was initially charged, the case was quietly dropped due to lack of physical evidence, as no bodies were ever recovered. Freddy Fazbear's has struggled to rebuild its reputation, urging families to return despite the lingering questions surrounding the incident. This company's tape was found at an old Freddy Fazbear's Pizza place. This Fazbear Entertainment document seems to explain the reasons that led to the company's closing down, and their many attempts to cover it up. It also appears to have been tampered with, possibly a spirit's cries for help. Michael. With this, let's officially watch the tape. The tape begins with an employee walking around the familiar Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria completely in the dark. She continues to walk, hearing a noise from the staff-only room. She goes to investigate. Passing the main stage, she opens the door, and we see the marionette giving life to Golden Freddy. She's spooked. She then takes a second look, and we see the marionette opening the mouth of Golden Freddy. It gives out a very loud shriek, cutting to black. The official tape begins with a report from Fazbear Entertainment on the missing children incident. The report shows the viewers different CCTV footage from the span of a couple days, the first being 6/26/1985, which is June 26, 1985. In the footage, we focus on one child who is sitting all alone near the exit and backstage door. Now we continue to follow the child when we see William Afton dressed as Spring Bonnie. He's then seen luring the lone child into the staff-only room. We then cut to another date, June 28, 1985, a couple days after the first clip. Here we are once again, we see William and 2 other kids alone together. Cut to some time after, and we see William luring the children into the staff-only room, but this time he's holding a knife behind his back. The footage is reversed and slowed down to show the viewers. We continue this trend and go to footage from another day, this one being from July 1st, 1985. But here it's important to note that with this footage, it is now close to closing hours. We then see William holding a birthday cake and walking with 2 children across the main stage. After we cut again, sometime later, we hear screams coming from backstage. We hear the children screaming. This is one of the most disturbing scenes in the series so far. From here, the report moves on to more specific details of the case. In this section of the VHS, it's a bunch of info on what exactly happened. I'll give a brief summary on each part. The first here is what the company thinks the suspect exited to avoid camera detection. The video also questions the motives of the suspect, also speculating that they are an employee of the company. Also, the number of children at this time has increased from 3 to 5. A missing report is also shown in the front of the pizzeria. It's cut to some more info on the time when customers complaining on the smell coming out from the animatronics. After contacting the police, we then see a picture of the main stage covered with police taping. After the police investigated the issue, they discovered the bodies of the missing children stuffed into the animatronics. Photos are shown of the crime scene. In these pictures, we see the bodies of the following: Susie Smith, 7 years old. Jeremy Hawkins, 10 years old. Gabriel Lloyd, 9 years old. Fritz Davis, 8 years old. And Cassidy Newton, 11 years old. Before we cut to the next shot, the words are replaced by "It's me" on the bottom. We then get a statement from William Afton himself saying the following: "We believe it was best to have the bodies removed and disposed of by our team in order to not impact business too heavily or make a scene." The video then tells the viewers that the police were financially compensated, basically bribed, to not continue their investigation. We cut to black. The video returns and we get a zoom out of everything, starting from the main stage, showing the whole pizzeria from the arcades to Pirates Cove. We see everything. While looking at some posters for missing children, the tape shows us a familiar sight, the grassy hill with 5 tombstones and one all the way in the back unidentified. As we take in the sight, words appear on screen. "It's a lie. Where am I? I'm not dead. This is a dream. Make it stop. Help, it's me. I'm still aware." As this goes on, it gets more intense, and the video is interrupted by Golden Freddy, with the phrase repeating over and over. As the screen, we hear the screams of these children's souls, with the final words on screen being, "I will make him suffer." We get a quick shot of the Give Life minigame with a picture of Cassidy in the middle. With the tape ending, it cuts to black. There's kind of a lot to unpack here, so let's start from the beginning. The first thing I wanted to talk about is the description of the video. Looking at the date, July 1st, 1985, this episode is set between the events of episode 3 and 2. Other than that, the description is just a newspaper clipping, but perhaps the most interesting part is the second half, when Michael gives a statement. Last we heard of Michael was in episode 4 in their sister location. Here, that still obviously hasn't happened yet. It's still a couple months away, and Michael doesn't die till the following year. But the fact that Michael was given a statement shows that he cared, or at least wasn't completely heartless towards the dead kids, but he's conflicted given his father is a murderous monster. This employee walks in on the marionette giving life to another animatronic, but particularly in this scene the marionette is giving life to Golden Freddy, not normal Freddy because he's still on stage. This is why at the end of the tape we see the give life minigame after seeing Golden Freddy. The first shot was also the last. Moving on, we are shown the footage from July 1st in the closing hours. At the end of that section, you can quickly see a face fly past the screen. It's a face of a dead little girl, followed by It's Me, but specifically the face of Cassidy Newton, aka Golden Freddy. After we are shown the evidence photo of Cassidy Newton, a few things change. The first is when the photo fades, It's Me is seen at the bottom of the photo. The second is the logo in the background goes from the normal Freddy face to a distorted Freddy face, representing how the footage is now corrupted. Also, the tape is just blatantly admits to bribery, and we all know that Fazbear Entertainment is corrupted, and paying off the police is an insane work, especially when there are dead kids involved, and to have William Afton give a statement himself is absolutely crazy. Towards the final shots of this VHS tape, we look around the pizzeria, reflecting on what has happened and what is yet to happen. The footage then fades into something similar, and we see the 5 gravestones of the 5 children, Gabriel, Fritz, Susie, Jeremy, and of course Cassidy, and a secret 6th one all the way in the back. Who is this mysterious child? Well, I believe it to be Charlotte Emily, aka the puppet. As we continue to look at this shot, the words that appear on screen represent the souls of the children all speaking, panicking to us that they aren't dead, but in their reality, they're still alive. But of course, they're actually dead. You can almost feel the panic when they start pleading for help. In the background, we can slowly see Golden Freddy fading in before being jump scared. The tape ends with the same give life minigame and Cassidy's face. I wanted to give my own personal thoughts on this tape. Personally, I feel like this might be the most disturbing one in the series. That scene with the children screaming in the staff-only room was insane. You can hear the fear in their voices. Well done. Also, the word coloring for this was so cool. The red and the white representing the puppet. So cool. Once again, Valox has outdone himself. As to what I think the episode will be about, the next one, well, I believe it to be the children getting their revenge on William. The last words in this tape are, "I will make him suffer." William's time might be running out. I just want to say thank you all so much for the recent channel support. I am truly grateful. Thank you. Please consider checking out some of my other videos. Once again, original video is in the description. Please go check it out. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.